12/12/24, do you hear what I hear? That's not only simply the name of a brand new musical that we are just going to throw at you, but it's also the sound of a star that's going to be born right here. How about that? Alex Natalia Fogarty. And we're going to call her an Italian-American for the purpose of this, but you're not really an Italian-American. Irish, Puerto Rican,
yes.
German, English, Swedish, whatever it is, it doesn't matter because you have got nothing but talent. And the cool thing about this young lady is that this is a relatively undiscovered talent. You've been singing for a while, but not really professionally, right?
No, not necessarily. But it's been nice to be able to kind of get my foot in the door, and this is probably the biggest opportunity I've had since I've started doing music. So I'm really excited for it.
Now you talk about the American dream,
Yes.
and that's what this is.
That is
come from humble beginnings.
Yes.
You've been doing humble jobs, working hard, but coming from again a simple start, and now moving your career to the next level in a professional environment, and something like this where you have names like Todd Gershwin of the Gershwin family. No pressure.
No pressure. No, it only gives me a little anxiety. But no, it's super exciting, and I can't even believe that we were even able to obtain him, and that our show is getting to that level now that it was, because we've been working on it for over a year, probably a year and a half. So it's crazy that now we get to do this concert, and now we get to start formulating this show. And with Todd Gershwin, I am just elated to see that happening.
Well, my involvement with this project's been exciting too. Watching T-10, Dan LaBelle, executive producer, now Todd is an executive producer, watching the evolution of this project happen. And I'll tell you, it's so exciting because, at the Arcada Theater, Des Plaines Theater, we do shows, we do concerts, we do productions. They come in, they come out. This is something that I think really has staying power. This is the beginning of something really big we all feel. But it's got to be something special to you from the inside. Tell me to the degree or the difference it is for you singing a song rather than just feeling what this whole production is all about.
So a lot of times when, I do covers, I do that kind of stuff, and you don't really get to feel what the artist is feeling all the time, depending on where they came from or whatever the case is. Everyone brings their own into what they're performing. And with this, we've been, choosing the set list to go perfectly with voices, to go perfectly with the band. And for me, just to stand up here and be able to give everything I have, it is more than just a show. It's the way of feeling. It's Christmas. I mean, that's the biggest thing about this, is that it's Christmas, and it brings life and love, and that's all that I'm here for. So I want to just share that with everyone else.
And another great thing about as going over the script, and just it's a complex script, but very relatable.
Yes.
And you talk about holiday season, Christmas, of course, but it's good for everybody. It touches everybody. It's an amazing, heartwarming situation. So, you being able to sing and fighting the tears is going to be something right there in this whole thing. And I love the way that the music is a combination of originals and favorites that we've grown up with, and it's just such an all-encompassing, heartwarming experience. Do you hear what I hear?
Yes. No, and it'll be exciting to see, because we're taking some of these traditional songs and we're putting our own spin on it and being able to create something new from it. Because a lot of times, Do You Hear What I Hear and Hark the Herald Angels Sing, they're all songs that have been sang a million times by a million different people. But how can we build it to be something else? How can we encapsulate the audience to make them feel what we're trying to make happen, I guess?
And I think that's part of your duty, responsibility, and challenge.
Yes.
Your interpretation of this body of music it's not a simple jingle bells and we're done.
Right.
It's got to be the personification of the music as it pertains to you.
Right.
A lot of details, a lot of aspects, and from a directorial standpoint, we have a young lady that is a part of this. We're very excited. How about Miss Lisa Starr? Come on in. She is our director. We are very excited to have you a part of this. Welcome.
Excellent. I'm
Welcome.
excited to be
Yes,
a part of it.
yes. I'm just
All
using
right.
my chair and my desk, the
Yeah.
whole Johnny Carson thing. But Lisa, tell me a little bit about how you all of a sudden, in a puff of smoke, got to be a part of this project.
Well, Dan called me up to come and see somebody who was playing in your speakeasy theater up here. Was telling me about this show and said he wanted to bring me on. I said, okay. I don't really think I knew what I was in for. So it's been quite an experience getting my feet wet in this.
Sure.
But the energy, the last rehearsal we had, the energy was just fantastic with the
Sure.
arranging and the way things are coming together. Yeah, and it's definitely going to be an experience like you
Absolutely.
mentioned.
So from a directorial standpoint, the blocking, the cadence, all that stuff is I mean, it's a ton of details, as you know.
Yes, it is.
How do we feel about our cast at this point? Tell me about the level of confidence you have in this young lady. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm going to put her on the
100%
spot.
confidence. Yes, she's phenomenal. Yeah. And pulling in harmonies with everybody as well as her lead vocals. And with the way we've got the music is going to kind of keep flowing along, and we'll have opportunity for the audience to clap along and sing along and just keep that energy nice and high.
You know, Lisa, you being a part of this project, and really just got involved just a few months ago.
Yes.
And you're really part of nurturing a career, a performance, these musicians, the music. I mean, and nurturing your own career at this point as well. I mean,
Yes.
it's a big step for everybody. But this is a project that's been going for months. I mean, well over a year already. And you're doing rehearsals during the summer and singing holiday songs. I
It's
mean,
weird.
Is it?
It's very bizarre, yeah, because then I think I should probably listen to that song. I'm like, but it's Christmas and we're in summer. I don't want to hear Christmas songs in the summertime, but yeah, we kind of have to now.
Well, I'm thinking you
Yeah.
feel it so much that it could be April, January, or July. The music is powerful and you still feel it, right?
It does not matter the time of year. I love Christmas.
I love
so
Christmas
for me,
too.
I'll take it at any time and I'll run with it. So
Yeah.
Well,
I don't mind.
I think that's the essence of this project. It's going to be Christmas every day once this
Yeah,
project
it
gets
has
started.
been. That's
I
true.
don't mind it.
So Lisa, this has got to be doubly cool for you because your career has been in front of the camera, in front of the audience as a vocalist in several bands.
Yeah.
And I've seen you. You're a true rock and
Oh,
roller.
thank you.
You are really
Thank you.
something. Your voice. So you better watch it.
Oh.
She's right there. She might direct you right out of this thing. But no, really, it's really something. But now it's a different perspective. You decided to go behind the camera.
Totally,
You'll be
yeah.
directing this, and that's got to be a different perspective for you.
Really, it is. Yeah, it is a lot of fun too because now I can do the arranging and kind of have my vision played out,
Yeah.
and people are actually listening to me, which is very nice. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's got to
For
be
sure.
exciting, especially when you have talent that is proposed to be a part of this.
Yes.
So I know Johnny's our musical director here, and
Yeah.
but I'm curious as far as the actual music. I'm sure you had plenty of conversations with him. The music, is it going to be orchestral? Is it
No,
more
we have
pop style?
more pop style, more rock style. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we have guitar, bass, drums, and a keyboard player, and with that combination is what we're doing all the music with. So any of the string sounds or orchestra sounds will probably come from keys
Sure.
synthesized.
I see. So,
Yeah.
so the bottom line here is you're going to get a feeling when you're in the theater of a classical or classic style holiday event with some rock and roll notes in there,
Yes.
with some burst of vocal prowess from this young lady.
Yes.
Probably some vocal surprises. Because in my limited experience of these kind of things, you go and you go and you do and you do and you rehearse. But then when it comes showtime, this leaves, something else comes in, and then there's an
That's-
explosion.
absolutely.
And that's what we're all looking forward to. So 12/12/24, do you hear what I hear? Lisa, Alexa, I can't even tell you how much I'm excited to be a part of this project, to be at the Des Plaines Theater on 12/12/24 is going to be taking my venue to another level as
Oh,
well.
cool.
The fact that that on 12/12/24, this is my stage in Des Plaines. It's built in 1925, built for sound. Before sound was actually a thing. I mean, it's perfect from a sound standpoint. And the fact that 12/12/24 is a concert, it's going to be much of the music from the actual musical play that will be happening a little bit later.
Yes.
Is really going to be exciting, because this is literally, this is also a chance for the audience to be a part of the vetting out of this whole project. I mean, we are birthing this project in Des Plaines. It's O'Hare land, obviously, because that's where we're at, near O'Hare. But this is the birth of the project on 12/12/12. That would be
12.
a bunch of years ago. 12/12/24.
It is a tongue twister.
I know it is. But on December 12th of 2024, this year, this project musically is going to be born on the stage at Des Plaines.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that music is vetted out, and once the cast is put together, and it's all confirmed, then the musical happens.
Yes.
And that's why this is going to be, this is kind of
Sort
a
of
long
a
project.
teaser.
This is a
Yeah.
long project, but that just shows how complex and how involved and how committed everybody is to this
And
thing.
it's very bizarre.
And
doing
speaking of committed, I'm
Christmas.
going to have you committed, because I'm
Oh,
mad
there-
at
yeah.
you, because
Oh.
I understand, yes, I understand that you were discovered by Dan LaBelle. You were a gentleman caller at the time, now you're fiance, and who knows, by the time this airs, you might have 4 kids.
You never know.
But Dan knew him, and he said, and his friends said that you were a vocalist and still are a vocalist. And Dan said, "I don't believe it." He pulls you out in a restaurant, makes you sing right in the middle of the restaurant, and you haven't sang for me. And so I'm putting you on the spot. I don't care if it's happy birthday or a polka. Sing anything you want, but give me a couple, will you?
Go for it.
Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say, pray for peace, people everywhere. Beautiful.
That's a note.
Yeah.
That is a note, and we can end on that note. We'll see you guys 12/12/24 at the Des Plaines Theater for the musical concert. Do you hear what I hear? I'm telling you, something to be experienced, something to bring your family to, and something to really enjoy. Go to oshows.com, get your tickets, and we'll see you then. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Come on in there.
Hey, Ron.
What's up, brother?
Good seeing you.
Aaron's
Appreciate it,
here.
brother. Hey, man. Like to buy around for the group here.
All right.
Oh, you're buying around. Hang on.
Absolutely.
We get rid of cheap stuff. Some stuff here for you.
Now you're talking.
So, Aaron, marketing
Yes, sir.
director for this project, do you hear what I hear? Oh my gosh, what a project this is to be a part of, right?
Absolutely, it is. And it's a great project, right? I think right now we're at a time in the country socially, we want to get a visit back to family traditions. What better way to do that than an examination of Christmas through music, through the arts? It's going to be a wonderful concert series opening up to a beautiful musical.
Well, we're very excited to be a part of it. That's why we want to toast. Come on, girls, come on over.
on in, ladies.
Alex, Lisa, let's have a little something. What would you like to drink?
I'll take it.
You'll have one of those. Yeah, we know what kind of director you're going to be. Yeah, okay. This says a lot. We'll give you a little bit.
Thank
How about you,
you.
my dear?
Just take
Go,
nice,
go,
wow.
go. Let's do this thing. I'm going to have a little bit and drive home as fast as I can. So here we go. Let's salute to
Salute.
all kinds of stuff. Do you hear what I hear? T-minus 10, Todd Gershwin,
Yes.
Ted Buppris, everybody who's a part of this
This
thing.
project.
Here's to everybody.
Here's
Here's
everyone.
everybody.
Salute.
Click me, click me.
There we go. I'll get a clicker. You got to click. Here we go. You got to drink. You clink, you drink. What the heck?
That's what I always say.
The good stuff.
Woo!
It's just the good stuff.
That'll
Yeah.
go.
All right. We'll see you then.
All
See you then.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you.